Welcome back. In our previous tutorial, we treat operators generally, but in this tutorial, we are going to be specifically dealing with the arithmetic operators. I'm going to show you how to use arithmetic operators to make some calculations. So let's get started. So let's create a new folder from here. As you can see, we create a new folder. So then we name our folder arithmetic operators. Then I open up this folder inside VS Code. Open with VS Code. And it's opening up. No, why is it opening up to 2? Alright, so let's wait for it to open up everything. So it opens up. So I close this tab because I didn't need it. Then I need to create my own new file, the index.html. And I want to close up this sidebar, open a template for HTML. So inside as usual, inside is our title. I change it to the names of the topic we are treating. It's not necessary, but I just normally like to do it. Arithmetic operators. So under here, we can just open up the script tag. All right. So we are treating the arithmetic operators, right? Arithmetic. Let me give this in caps. Arithmetic operators. So what are we going to do next? I told you arithmetic operators are the one we use in calculations and some other good stuff. We use them in mathematics. So the plus and the subtraction, the addition, the multiplication, and others. So let me first start with this. Let me declare a variable. Let my y to be equals to 5. We already know how to use how to declare a variable and assign them. So let my y should be equals to 5 now, and let my x. So let's say x now is equals to 3, and then I want my z. I want my z to be equals to 5 plus 3. So I can just say let z equals to y, then plus y plus x. So that means my z will be equals to the value of y plus the value of x. So let me see what we have written. Console.log. I want to console.log. Now I want to console.log my z because that's the result I just want to see. And then I save this. Copy path here. See. Then go back to my open a new tab. And then click on enter. View the console. I right click. Inspect to see the console. This is our console here. So the console is giving us 8. So that means the arithmetic plus sign is working because we said let our y to be equals to 5 and let our x to be equals to 3. So what we are doing basically is, okay, the z should now be equals to y plus x, which is y equals to 5 and x equals to 3. So it will add them, the plus sign, the arithmetic addition sign. So add two numbers together, and we are consoling the log our z, which is our result. That's why it's giving us 8 here. So let's take it. Let's assume you can see our 8 here, right? I hope all of you are seeing it, right? So let's assume we are having 5 also here. So let's see whether it's working. So and then we are saying now it's 5 plus 5 because we are adding x, y and x together. So let's save, Ctrl S, then refresh our browser. As you can see, our result now changed to 10. So that's addition operator, the arithmetic addition operator. So let's change this. Instead of 5 back, let's change it to 3. And then instead of addition now, let's do plus. Let's do subtraction. I mean, so we are now subtracting 5 inside 3 because 5 is our y and then x is our 3. So let's see our result. So I will save, Ctrl S, and then go back to my browser and refresh. Then you can see it's subtracting it, is giving us 2. So that's it. We are telling it to, okay, 5 minus 3, that's equals to 2. So definitely our z will be equals to 2. So that's addition for you and the subtraction. So let's go on multiplication. We can also change this. Instead of, you can see as you press on shift and 8, so it will bring you the multiplication sign. Just hold your shift and tap on your 8 on your keyboard. That is the multiplication sign, the asterisk. So we are now telling it to multiply the 5, to multiply 5 by 3, and then let's save and see our results inside the console. So I refresh. So you can see this, our result is 15 because we have timesing 5 by 3 in 3 times 5 in 3 times is equals to 15. So that's multiplication sign for the multiplication times. So the division, let's do division also. You can use the division. The backslash is just your division. So we are saying 5 divided by 3 literally. And so I save and then I refresh. So this is my result when we are dividing 5 by 3. So it's giving us 1.66667 something. So that's the division sign. The last one is the modulus. So let's change this variable for the modulus. Let's say we are having let's say we are having 8. Then we are having 2 here. And then I'm changing this. Instead of division, we are doing the modulus, which is you hold your shift and press on 5 to see the modulus sign. So we save and then refresh. So you can see our result is equals to 0 because modulus is for finding remainder, and then when 8 is to find remainder, 8 goes in 2 goes in 8 without any remainder. So let's say we're having this, because this is an even number. Let's say we're having an odd number. So let's say we're having 5. So we know when you divide 5 by 2, we are going to get a remainder. So let's save and refresh. So you can see our remainder is 1 because when you are dividing 5 by 2, we are going to have 2.5, not exactly a whole number. So when you are having something like 6, so that's when you are going to have 0, because when you are dividing 6 by 2, you are not going to have any remainder. I don't know whether you are understanding what I'm saying, or do you want me to come again and at least buttress it from the beginning? Well, okay, the operators, right? The modulus. So the modulus works like this. Some numbers when you divide them by 2 or divide them by any number, the result is a whole number without any points, without any remainder. So these numbers, when you find the modulus of those numbers, so we are going to have 0 because they have, when you divide them, they go, when you do 6 divided by 2, you know we have 3, which is a whole number. So that means our modulus will be equals to 0. But when we do something like 5 or 7 divided by 2, you know definitely our result is going to give us something points, and that means there is a remainder. So our modulus result is going to give us 1 as our remainder. So I don't know whether by now you should be able to understand. So after the modulus operator, we also have something like this. This, as I mentioned, this is a times, but when you do times in 2 places, when you do this asterisk, when you add it in 2 places, you are literally means raised to the power of. So what you mean now is y, which is equals to 6, then raised to the power of x, which is equals to 2. So this literally means 6 raised to the power of 2. It means 6 raised to the power of 2. That's what you mean. So let's check it. Let's check our results inside the browser. I save and refresh. So that means 6 raised to the power of 2 is 32, which is 6 times 6, right? So that is raised to the power for you in JavaScript. So the next thing is the increment and the decrement. So the increment and decrement, as I mentioned, the increment is denoted by this, the double plus, and then the decrement is the double minus, right? So when you say we want our z to be equals to increment of 6, right? So let's do the double plus y. So we mean increment of y, which is equals to 6, increment of 6 now. So let's check it. I save and put and refresh. So we're having 7, which means it's increased 1. The increment operator increased 1 with our y, which we already know that our y, we have stored our y as a variable which is equals to 6. Then y increment now is equals to 7. Then let's say we are doing the decrement now, the minus. So y decrement now should be equals to 5, as you know. But let's check. So y decrement now should be equals to 6 because it literally removes 1. Addition 1, the double plus increase 1, and then the double minus, 2 minus minus joined together removes 1 from it. So I don't know if you understand this very much. Tell me in the comment section if you understand it as I explained to you, or you want more explanation.